I'm Alyssa Larson, and this is my presentation as Treasurer for Learning for Lives, a nonprofit group created for Briar Harris's English 314 technical writing class. How our organization is organized, payroll and bookkeeping. Headquarters staff members such as myself, Chairman, Research and Legal, and Head of Marketing will receive a salary based on position and involvement. Of course, this will be less than a normal business, but still reasonable. Taxes will be paid at the end of the fiscal year, and bookkeeping will be kept in an up-to-date manner by the treasurer. Earnings of the organization will also be posted online in order to show possible donors how their money is being used. This is not only good for maintaining transparency, but is also great for investors. Our fundraiser. The fundraising event planned to raise money for our organization will be a small silent auction mixed with a banquet dinner. The silent auction will be available to whoever wishes to attend with an inexpensive door fee to secure entrance to the event. The silent auction will consist of donations from local businesses that will be available to the public at lower than normal base prices. The banquet dinner will be a little more costly. Seats or whole tables may be rented out by those who wish to attend, and a variety of food selection will be able to choose from. Proceeds from both events will be used to fund the basics and supplies of our organization. We will get the word out about the silent auction and banquet dinner through the school's involvement with the program if possible. These schools could be used as a base point for hosting the auction, such as a school gym. Parent and student volunteer work could be utilized to help the event, along with outside volunteers and members of the nonprofit organization. A bank account for this fundraiser will be opened with a name that is obviously charitable or nonprofit named for tax recognition purposes, such as Learning for Lives Donation Fund. Cash and checks will be acceptable forms of payment, and we could also invest in a small personal credit card reader. In order to advertise this, there will also be a flyer, which will be attached to the presentation to be turned in. Investors and donors. We can pull investors or donors from a variety of sources. The schools could be a first source of finding monetary donations for the program. Grants and other outside businesses are also a great source to utilize. As far as supplies go, donations could more than likely be secured from the local law enforcement, paramedic, and local firefighting services in the area. They are already very involved with the school programs, and this would be a mere extension of their involvement. Locations for providing the training and certifications could be the school buildings themselves. Cleared-out gymnasiums are a large enough space for a large amount of people and provide an open and clear area for instruction. Some of the possible grants we could seek funding from are the Melba Bayers Meyer Charitable Trust Grant, grants to USA K-12 STEM educators for inquiry-based, technology-infused STEM programs, grants for programs throughout the world focused on health and positive youth development, grants to USA and territory nonprofits for volunteer-based community service programs, and other grants of this nature. We will also receive donations in either a designated or general form, meaning the donor can designate which section of our nonprofit they would like their money to go to, such as supplies or location fees, or they can have general donations where the nonprofit itself decides where their money should go. Maintaining transparency. Transparency, as used in science, engineering, business, and humanities and in a social context, more generally implies openness, communication, and accountability. Transparency is operating in such a way that it is easy for others to see what actions are performed. Learning for Lives understands that maintaining transparency is an important part of any organization, and we plan to stay fast with that idea. One way we will maintain transparency is by keeping with our financial accountability. We will comply with nonprofit reporting requirements, pay employment taxes, and properly withhold taxes from employee paychecks while paying bills in a timely manner. We will also handle all financial matters in a formal and approved process with financial statements of the organization viewable to all possible investors. Another way we will maintain transparency is through our mission and programs. We will hold steady to our mission and goal of bringing greater awareness to public safety at a younger age, educating children, and giving a basic introduction to first aid and CPR so that a miner may provide life-saving services to victims as a first responder, as well as making sure we are ethically sound in the processes and decision-makings of our nonprofit. Thank you for listening to my report as treasurer, and I hope you enjoyed it.